Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. Look at Smith. Things haven't been going so hot for him as he moves through his first year. Maybe, just maybe, he can pick things up and finish the season strong.
And here we are midway through the season, and this group of rookies continues to impress on a nightly basis.
And maybe some of these guys are understanding the length of what an NBA season is all about with 82 contests on the schedule. But other guys have gotten stronger, and as they've gained a better understanding of their roles, that's what you'd expect.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move." It is pretty effective. Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, a game like this, two offensive juggernauts going head-to-head. I mean, we're buckled in, ready to go.
I mean, listen, the rules favor offense in today's game. That's why league-wide scoring is on the rise, and I would expect we're going to see a bucket or two put forth tonight, Kevin.
No doubt. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the one spot. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Booker with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Booker. Pass to Johnson. And it's in there. Johnson's got the opening basket of the game for the Suns.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Now here's Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And stolen by Ayton. Johnson outside. Stolen by McCollum. Powell, no one around him. Here's Nurkic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Nurkic has got his second bucket tonight.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Johnson outside. Crowder against Anthony. Crowder kicks to Paul. Clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McCollum outside. And he converts the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Now Lillard after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Powell, that's good.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Suns trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. From 20 feet out, they get it back. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. To the middle, here's Booker, and he banks in the layup.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not bad. Nurkic with a nice shot there, especially off of that assist.
The Suns trailing. Out left to the wing. Ayton with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Paul against Lillard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Here's Booker. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Now here's Booker. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
McCollum outside. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard. The shot. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Crowder, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Free throw good, Crowder. And for players who won't be at All-Star Weekend, how nice is it to have this break and rest up and step away from the game for just a few days?
That's awesome, Kevin. But the other thing is the way the league has approached the guys getting fresh in terms of the time. Now it is where every guy gets a full week off. If they're not participating in any of the events over All-Star Weekend, it's 1 whole week for you to mentally check out, spend some time with loved ones, and then come back rejuvenated and re-energized for the second half of the year.
Now here's Lillard. 38 points for him last game against the Lakers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good. McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them. Here's Booker. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Now here's Booker. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
McCollum against Booker. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
McCollum with a great job using the screen, deadly either shooting or passing. Just a great job of reading things and action off the pick.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Lakers. Pass to Crowder. Fires the three. They get the rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The pass to Lillard. Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Now here's Booker following the miss by C.J. McCollum. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Smith checked in for Phoenix. Here's Sharch. And the Suns miss again. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Covington's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Sharch. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Galloway taking his time here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Canner. And it's McCollum in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Another shot. Rob. Here's Galloway. He averages about 5 points a game. They get it back. Hollis Jefferson with it. Now Smith defending. Here's McCollum. Here's Cantor. Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Šorić. Back to Galloway. Three-pointer. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Giles kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Over Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Jones checked in for C.J. McCollum. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 4. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Lillard after the Suns pick up 2. Lobs it up for Cantor.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession. .156 left to play in the first. To the inside, Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. And here we go. Šorić, the fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like the effort there from Šorić on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for him.
And scouts continue to scour the globe for talent that could produce in the NBA. Šorić, another one of those. Lots of trips to Croatia to bring him over to provide this kind of impact.
Šorić nails them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Lillard outside. He kicks it to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Galloway. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Smith. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Trailblazers trail by 8. Giles kicks to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Jones. Dishes it to Cantor. Kicks it out to Lillard from the arc. They get it again. Second chance shot. And no good that time.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Lobs it up for Cantor.
Such a diverse offensive game. Cantor has a number of scoring moves he can go to no matter what you try to take away from him defensively.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he stays so grounded despite all of his individual success.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough place. Didn't get recruited in high school. I went to a small college, so I just come from something different than somebody that might have been 8th grade #1 prospect and getting recruited by every school in the country in the 9th grade where they might be a little bit more entitled.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Saric. Smith is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Bridges. And it's Galloway in at the 1. Count it.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And here is Powell. Last game we saw him score 13. Passes it to Cantor. Over Kaminsky. Another shot. Cantor, the pass to Giles. Bucket is good. Giles has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Smith.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It's Powell on the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's foul number 2 for him. Anthony's checked in for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix leading by 6. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Now Saric to the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes, that goes in. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
There's Galloway. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Saric finds Ayton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
You want evidence of Lillard finishing at the rim? I give you Exhibit A.
Enzo Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Ayton, the pass to Galloway. Saric has the open look. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Trailblazers trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard dishes to Jones, and that one drops.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
The Suns have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Ayton against Anthony. Pass to Kaminsky, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You look at Portland. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Phoenix, they're looking to salvage what they can of the season.
And I think for the Suns, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Hands the shot with nobody near him. McCollum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Phoenix leading by 6. Paul looking around. Pass to Booker. The 17-footer goes down.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Anthony in the corner, out to the right wing. Booker against McCollum. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Suns have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Here's Booker, knocked loose. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. He's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Johnson for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Al Paul. He had 25 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Ayton. A second chance effort. And finally they hit one. Ayton's got 12 in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Powell. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. To the left wing. Ayton kicks to Booker. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Ayton. Nice touch on the shot from close range. He's got 14.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Anthony's shot is off.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
Well, great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as the roll man.
Paul with the ball. Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here is Paul. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. 9-point game. McCollum left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And Phoenix making a change here. Smith has checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them. Suns leading by 7. To the inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Covington against Johnson. Covington kicks to Nurkic. Back to Covington. Passes it to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Giles. And another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Trailblazers in second. The Suns third.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Giles. Damian Lillard's checked in for Robert Covington. So he gets them both. Here is Paul. From 13. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Both shots good from the stripe. Phoenix leading by 5. And here is Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. All alone. And it's Portland with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. And the pass to Crowder. Paul against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. A floater, and it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
McCollum outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Giles. Nurkic trying to get open. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 8.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Lillard against Paul. Lillard the pass to Giles. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Booker. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
They get a hand on it, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Portland has possession. Giles the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Down low, and stolen by Booker. And they're running. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with a wide open look. Got a piece of it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Cullen passes to Giles. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Booker looking around. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And once Paul makes up his mind, he does not hesitate on that play and is developing his 3-point game later in his career.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, first half in the books. What do you need to focus on in the second half to get this win?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Well, thanks for your time, Carmelo. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trail by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Now Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Lillard scanning the floor. And Lillard throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Phoenix leading by 7.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Here's McCollum. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Well, free throw is good from Lillard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Booker against McCollum. A nice shot by Booker.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Ball against Lillard. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Lillard gets double teamed. Passes it to Powell. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Booker up top. He's guarded by McCollum. It's good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on the quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Lillard with it. 10 points for him. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, first in free throw shooting, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. No good from Booker.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Second shot opportunity. And McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 14 points.
Sometimes CJ, just with movement alone, finds himself in the right spot, and this time picks up a couple of garbage points.
Here's Galloway for 3. Booker. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
McCollum finds Lillard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Now the dish to Booker. From deep. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 9.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Lillard against Ayton. And Lillard throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Outside Crowder. Powell with the steal. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Lillard gets double teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Phoenix. Suns leading by 7. Here's Booker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. Jones comes in for C.J. McCollum. Phoenix also making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Ayton. And Dario Saric subbed in for Jay Crowder. Free throw good, Booker. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Booker. 27 points for him. It's deflected.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cantor's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Galloway kicks to Kaminsky. There's the pass to Galloway. Pass to Kaminsky. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jones, the pass to Covington.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw drops for Covington. The Suns making a switch here. Smith is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Powell against Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Booker with no one around. Almost, but it rolls out. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And the Suns call time.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Let's now take a look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
He stepped up his game on the glass big time this month. His numbers are outstanding, but even if the numbers weren't there, his activity in the paint has been incredible. His hard work is paying off, and they want more of the same from that young man.
Here's Kaminsky. Back to Saric. Passes to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The number of go-to moves and a soft touch. Cantor can crush you inside.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. In the corner, Smith with it. Shoots over Covington. And again, it's the Suns missing. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Powell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. They need this one. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Lillard gets double teamed. Inside, Powell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Powell's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Suns trailing. Timeout called. The Suns. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Portland.
And now a moment to see the stats for Covington. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, defender a little bit off balance against Lillard, and most defenders are, let's face it, results in a trip to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
But you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
And he makes both free throws.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here is Smith to the inside, and he banks in the layup. Smith's got his second bucket of the night. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside, Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got 5 now.
Does so much for his team's spacing. Opponents have to respect Covington's deep ball.
Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lillard against Booker. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Portland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Cantor with it. Kaminsky's there. Here's Jones. Sharch grabs the board. Sharch has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson with a foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Smith. And it's Paul in for Booker. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Ball against Lillard. The pass to Johnson. Kicks it to Bridges. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Covington with the steal. And the dunk by Covington.
For a player who plays with emotion like Covington, those kind of plays can really get your motor running.
1:56 left in the third. Well, Phoenix shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Bridges passes to Kaminsky. Back to Bridges. And Covington sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. .139 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Bridges. He can't hit that time. Good D by Covington. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
1:21 left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson surveying the floor. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Covington and taken away by Paul. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. He kicks to Bridges. Here's Sharch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the key for Sharch is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Harry Giles comes in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Robert Covington. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Mikal Bridges. Sharch nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
That one is no good.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We've got more in store for you right after this. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
got to keep tracking down the ball, tracking down the rebounds, and looking to play it. Flow is good.
Moments ago, Coach Terry Stott's happy with the tempo, just wants his team to work hard in those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, and that could start to wear the other team down a little. Maybe cause them to lose some of their confidence. Let's see how this plays out.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Now here's Anthony. Feeds it to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson right side. At the top of the key, Ayton. Portland leading. McCollum outside. He dishes it to Nurkic. Ball against McCollum. And the pass to Giles. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 3-point Portland lead. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Ball against McCollum. Yep, that one goes.
Well, the defense knows Devin Booker, when he's in a rhythm, can be problematic.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And here is Anthony. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now Nurkic. He's covered by Ayton. 11 feet away. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Johnson. Booker outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
And it's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Now here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Ayton. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. The Suns leading. Booker finds Crowder. And here is Paul. Guarded by Powell. Here's Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic. Damian Lillard's checked in for Harry Giles. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Nurkic. Here's McCollum. Will it go? Anthony kicks to McCollum. Nurkic trying to get open. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from McCollum.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
For Phoenix, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Johnson, a wide open look. Suns keep it alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Five on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. With 3. Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Inside, here's Nurkic, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Deep 2 from Anthony. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Paul.
Just can't say enough about how much of the game Chris Paul sees, exploiting every single hole in the defense, and an excellent penetrator.
Now here's McCollum. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the Suns call time.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Paul against Lillard. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Lillard. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 20 points.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Paul against Lillard. Booker outside. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And good that time. Ayton's got 12 points in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Pass to Powell. Got a piece of it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The free throw drops for Powell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Paul. Now the feed to Crowder. Here's Ayton. It's tipped. Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers, and then Lillard slams it in.
Lillard just plays with great confidence, really feeling it here and looking to find any scoring opportunity in this one.
For Phoenix, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Lillard. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. Ayton hits them both. Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Ball against Lillard. High post, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Now Booker. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Nailed from three-point land. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Portland trailing here. Lillard with it. And Lillard gets double teamed and stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. Good D by Covington. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Powell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Free throw drops for Ayton. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. That shot off. Some solid D from Paul. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Now here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Nurkic. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Suns leading by 3. Passes to Bridges. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Paul. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Paul's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's McCollum to the inside. Nurkic can't hit. Inside, here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And Booker getting more and more comfortable fighting through NBA defenses. He used his ability there to get through contact.
Here's Nurkic. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just more and more complete appreciation for how complete the offensive game of Damian Lillard is.
Both free throws good from Lillard. Here's Paul. Timeout called, the Suns. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Here's Crowder. Paul passes to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. Paul outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Here's Lillard. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Takes it out to Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Covington's got 10 points here in the second half.
Big time hoop from Covington. He's had to earn everything he's gotten in his NBA career.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Powell against Bridges. Back to Crowder. Shoots over Covington. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Nurkic kicks to McCollum. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. For three, Covington. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Count that bucket. Paul's got 13 points now in the quarter.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
And the three ball is good.
Man, he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Trying to get open as Crowder. Tries again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. Nurkic. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Portland making a change here. Giles is checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Lillard against Paul. And another three for Portland.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Booker against McCollum. The kick out to Crowder. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
McCollum against Booker. McCollum passes to Cannon. 6 to shoot. And here's McCollum for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Any player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And there's the pass to McCollum. No good from outside. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And McCollum launches it from deep, but they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Quick to fire off the pass. Got to stay up on Covington, or that will happen.
And the Suns call time here. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.